Hello everyone, my name is Eric Miranda and today we'll be discussing the tilt rotator. On the agenda today we'll be discussing the background, description, attachments, how it works. There is a small demonstration video as well, benefits, cost, and a summary of our entire report. The background on this tilt rotator began in the 1980s where Europeans adapted a newer design that allowed for a more functional attachment. More popularly now with our Scandinavian operators who exposed the attachment through social media, which quickly got adapted here in North America. With a growing social media following on these attachments, North Americans were really quick on getting into the design and the field for something that was very similar to that unit, with the very first manufacturer coming out in 2008. Description on this machine is very, very simple but yet complex. Somewhere in the middle would probably be a better area for it. The machine must be fitted to fit an attachment such as the tilt rotator. The tilt rotator itself will be attached to either the dipper stick or even a hydraulic quick coupler that's already attached to the machine. The tilt rotator then is able to attach other components to its integrated hydraulic quick coupler. So this attachment is possible to attach other components to the attachment itself. The attachment is able to attach anything from buckets, grapples, compactors, rippers, sweepers, and even grading beams to make the operator's life a little bit simpler and more efficient throughout the job. How the machine works, or more or less how the attachment works, is where it truly shines. Traditionally, an excavator is able to maneuver front to back, allowing the machine to dig at certain depths. With newer designs coming out in this modern day and age, they allowed it to tilt, a new component did, allowed it to tilt 45 degrees, plus or minus. With the rototilt, it allows us to maneuver the attachment in a full 360 degrees, which completely separates it from any other attachment on the market. Here is a small demonstration video of how the machine actually works. As you can see in the video, this attachment allows the operator to run a full 360 degrees as well as keep the functionality of being able to tint left to right 45 degrees as well, making it easier on the operator and easier on almost anything he is working around. Now, given that video and that demonstration of how the attachment actually works, we can actually move on to benefits and how this will benefit the company when purchase this attachment. This attachment itself has proven pretty well and pretty versatile in almost any aspect of the job. You're reducing labor costs, you're reducing materials costs, and you're reducing the amount of wear and tear on the machine, all due to the fact that you won't need any guys on the ground just due to the fact that the machine is able to access almost any part of the job at any angle and any distance as long as the machine allows it. You're reducing less material costs due to the fact that you're not sitting there trying to create a platform nor pile for the machine to crawl on. Operators have now noted the fact that you're using less wear and tear on the machine, more or less from the undercarriage of the machine, just because they're reducing the amount of moving around on the job site itself, thus reducing hours. Benefits to the operator are very, very simple. They run from reducing less time repositioning the machine to no need for labor, backfill and grading, and even a job as simple as demolishing a 10,000 foot fence, which will run maybe a full day, could quickly be reduced to maybe the hours of 3 to 4 hours a day, given the attachment and the ability for it to curl and move in ways that never was possible before. The cost of the machine, or more or less the attachment itself, may be the only barrier between us now. Most of the companies nowadays are pretty expensive, and they're running between 40 to 60,000 is a rough estimate if you were to include every attachment possible to include in the package deal that'll allow your operator to be more versatile, to have him be self-sufficient. Engkong itself has kind of guaranteed a return on investment at 1,500 hours, and they're pretty adamant on the return for investment just due to the fact that they've heard really great things for the most part from operators, from companies, and even operator owners. In summary, for the tilt rotator, you kind of got to bring it back to the functionality and the benefits. Of course, the costs are a little bit of a con, but in eyes of a company and even an operator, the functionality and even benefits outweigh that of the cons. You're allowing the machine and the operator to be almost self-sufficient, almost to a point where you don't even need to hire any labor on the ground. The benefits themselves benefit the laborer, the company, the amount of money you're spending on a job site completely outweigh that of the cost. Like I said, with the income options, return for investment is the best option out there, and it allows people and companies, operators all around North America to view that aspect of seeing how much this attachment will benefit everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed the presentation. Thank you.